est toujours connecté sur... Ouais, on essaye de voir. Je ne sais pas si ça va fonctionner. Oui, parce que là, c'est vraiment, vraiment dommage. Ça serait vraiment dommage. Je vais lui demander aussi... Bonne idée, on va voir. Je vais lui demander s'il peut lancer le live et si je peux le rejoindre parce que j'ai l'impression que sur Facebook, ça ne fonctionne pas non plus. Bon. Quelles sont les nouvelles? À part ça, quelles sont les nouvelles? J'ai pas envie d'entamer sur un autre débat ou quelque chose d'autre. J'aimerais vraiment qu'on puisse accueillir Muluye parce qu'on avait déjà prévu un live ensemble il y a plusieurs mois de cela et ça n'avait pas pu se faire justement parce qu'il avait eu des problèmes d'électricité. Donc là, j'aimerais vraiment lui donner le temps, l'opportunité de pouvoir nous rejoindre et d'échanger avec lui. Donc c'est pour ça que on prend vraiment le temps. Désolée, vraiment, toutes nos excuses, mais ah là 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 là. J'espère, on croise les doigts pour que ça fonctionne. Écoutez les timothistes, je vais me déconnecter. Il va essayer de lancer le live de son côté et comme ça, je le rejoindrai sur son live s'il y arrive. Et voilà, de toute façon, vous me verrez connecté d'ici quelques temps. Soit on sera bien tous les deux, soit je serai toute seule. Et puis dans ce cas-là, on fera le live ensemble. Et puis tant pis. Mais donc je me déconnecte et je vais essayer de me reconnecter directement depuis son compte s'il arrive à lancer le live. À tout de suite, les timothistes. Restez connectés. Hein. Merci. Alors. Hop. Hi, Muluye, how are you? Hi, Muluye.
Hello?
Yes, Muluye, how are you? Can you see my request? Ay, la.
Hello?
Yeah, Muluye, how are you? I can see you and I can hear you. So I don't know if you can see me and you can hear me. It's like you can't hear me at all. Ah là. C'est dommage. Pourquoi n'arrivons-nous pas à... Il se passe quelque chose.
Hello.
Hi, Muluye, how are you?
How are you?
I'm good, thank you. Can you see me?
Yes,
Okay, you can see me, you can hear me.
of course, yes. It's very clear now.
Okay, perfect. How are you doing?
I'm good. How are you? Great to see you after a long time.
Yeah. yes, sure. I'm good. I'm very good. I'm very glad to be here with you and to have this opportunity to speak about Ethiopia.
Wonderful. Welcome to the motherland, Ethiopia.
Thank you very much. I hope we will have some people who will join us because we were connected, but technical issues. So, but it's fine. At least we managed to get connected, to get on live. So I'm very glad to be on this live with you today because we managed to do this live since a long time now. So I'm very happy to be on live with you. And I would like just to introduce Timuntu Travel to start. Timuntu Travel is a travel agency that offer travel in all Africa, in the 54 countries in Africa, but we do it in another manner to let the travelers discover Africa in a different way, to be closer than the local population, and to make sure also that the tourism that we are organizing in Africa is benefiting to the local communities. And Muluye here is in Ethiopia and is the representative of Ethiopia. Is the representative of Timuntu Travel in Ethiopia for Ethiopia. And I'm very glad to be here with you. So, Muluye, can you please introduce yourself?
Yes, thank you very much. You give me this wonderful chance, and I was being very much exhausted to be here and trying many times. At the end, I'm successful, and to have you here and to discuss a little bit about Ethiopia. My name is Muluye, and I am a representative of Timuntu Travel in Ethiopia, based in Addis Ababa. And I am studied for tour guide and tour operator in degree level. And I work for this tourism business the last 12 years. And I have so much demand in the country as Ethiopia is a motherland of the whole world. So I want to say Timuntu Travel has been organized a trip to Ethiopia to see people from outside their home, second home. So I am happy to give you a little bit highlight about my beautiful and ancient country of Ethiopia.
But what is so special about Ethiopia, Muluye? Can you explain a little bit?
Yes, Ethiopia is a country located in East Africa. And Ethiopia is one of the ancient countries in the world. And Ethiopia being a country since in the beginning of 4th century. Because we have different dynasties that started from Aksumite, Zagwe, and Gondare civilization and Shawa. But specifically, when we make an art of Ethiopia, Ethiopia is a country who leading her time by her own calculation. Ethiopia is a motherland of humankind. Ethiopia is a birthplace of coffee. Ethiopia is a country of 3.2 million years old. And Ethiopia is one of the strong religious countries in the world. Christianity has been practiced for the past 3,000 years. And we have today so many churches and so many cathedrals, so many places even and festivals where people admire and love the blessing of Ethiopia. So Ethiopia have so many things to show you: the history, the culture, the environment, the nature, wildlife, food, and people.
But so Ethiopia has everything.
Yes, everything. It is like a dish of everything.
And is there any better season to travel to Ethiopia, or can we visit Ethiopia all the year long?
Yes, but we have, of course, seasons which we divided in 3 different levels. The first one is, as I told you, Ethiopia is a country who have their own alphabet, calendar, number, and the only proud country in Africa never colonizing by the European power. So, in general, Ethiopia is a people of proud. So, the first season which we advise tourists to come to Ethiopia, that is in the beginning of the Ethiopian New Year, that is in September. September is such a time. For example, our rain season is over, and all the mountains, the scenery, the landscape has been covered with beautiful indigenous flower. That is which people are wishing for their neighborhood, friend, and families. So, beginning of September until to December, we have a great season to see landscapes. It's time of harvesting also. You will see the activity, the hard work of our farmers. How they get traditionally, not in machine. They work everything in hand. That's why we said Ethiopia is a motherland of everything. Everything is done traditionally, not in modern.
Okay. And
yeah.
No. Go ahead.
Yes.
Sorry.
And the second season, we call it from beginning of January until to April. That is like more a religious time or festival period, because we have a major religious festival which we celebrated in the month of January. For example, Christmas. Ethiopian Christmas is unique from the outside the world. Why? Because as Ethiopia have her own calendar, we believe that Jesus was come to this world in the day of Sunday. So our calculation started when sun is rising. That's why when we come to Ethiopia, you'll be 7 years younger from your home. Because you are in 2024, we are in 2017. We have still 7 years gap between the Gregorian calendar and Ethiopian calendar.
Okay.
And the second thing, for Christmas as birth of Jesus Christ, and we have one of the new African Jerusalem, the Rock-Hewn Churches of Lalibela. Those churches which have been hewn out from one bad rock in the 12th century by one of the famous king of King Lalibela. So these churches are a home of pilgrimage. That's why in time of Christmas, January 7th, more than 700,000 local pilgrims traveling to Lalibela.
So it's a big event.
Exactly, religious event.
Okay.
It is one of the colorful and the most blessing event in the Christian world. The second one is after 2 weeks, we have also another special event called Tumkat or Epiphany. Epiphany is a time where we Ethiopians commemorated the baptism of Jesus Christ in the place of River Jordan in the hand of John the Baptist. So all the Christian people has been baptism one time in a year. That is in the time of Epiphany. This festival or this event celebrated everywhere in the Christian churches. That is 18, 19, and 20 of January for 3 days. This is one of also the most special, the most colorful, the most religious open festival in the country. The third one is we go to in April, we have Ethiopian Easter. Again, this Easter has been invited many pilgrims from all over in the world who still following the Christian belief. And everybody going to the symbolic of the new African Jerusalem in the home of Lalibela. Because we have all kinds of dedication, symbolication, like River Jordan, Tomb of Adam, Mount Tabor, Mount Olive. Churches also dedicated in name of saints and angels. That's why people want to go to that place. It's believed to be the real home of place of Jesus Christ and his mother, Mary. And the third one is May, June, July. That's more rain season time, and places are very clean, beautiful air, beautiful people. You will see the farming period of the farmers, doing with 2 bulls, cows, doing with sticks and some other old materials. So when you come to Ethiopia, you will find the reality of ancient life of the world before this modernization comes.
So speaking about modernization, what is different about Ethiopia? Because as you said, Ethiopia is in East Africa. Let's say that the most popular destinations in East Africa are definitely Tanzania, Kenya, because people love to go to these destinations to enjoy the beaches, safaris. But what about Ethiopia? Because a lot of people also, we know that we have Ethiopian Airlines, which is the best African airlines in the world. So we have a lot of people who are also doing a stop in Ethiopia. So my first question is, what is different about Ethiopia? And the second one is, what can we do in Ethiopia, even if we are in Ethiopia just for maybe 1 or 2 days? Is it possible to visit Ethiopia or a part of Ethiopia or Addis Ababa? What do you suggest to stay if we can stay for 1 or 2 days, or let's say 3 days maximum in Ethiopia?
Yes, thank you very much. You know, when we think more about East African tourism, we know that our neighborhoods have more or less safari tour. But when we turn to Ethiopia, as it is ancient civilization, we have the 4 major tourism demand in the country. The first one is history. When we think about history, we have so many churches and monasteries live. The second one is Ethiopia is a country who have more than 81 ethnic groups. So we have a cultural heritage more to show you on the border of Kenya, like some specific and specialized cultural villages where peoples are showing their daily life. For example, the Musi, the Hammer, the Karo, the Saanich. These are one of the major cultural heritage for visitors. And the third one is, you know, the most lower point in the world is found in Ethiopia. That is the Danakil Depression, the active volcano, the sulfuric colorful lava, the salt lake. We have two places, heaven and hell. The heaven one is the topmost mountain in Ethiopia, that we call it the roof of Africa, that is the Simien mountain. And the hill is the most lower point, more than 102 to down, lower point, that is the volcano or the Danakil Depression. And in Ethiopia, we have also more than 10 national parks, which has been registered by Minister of Tourism. We have some animals. We have some birds, endemic one. For example, if you go to the Simien mountain, you will find the three major animals uniquely you find here at home. That is, the first one is the Walia ibex. The second one is the baboons, the Gelada baboons, the one who have a red chest and big one, going with a group of families. Yeah, and the third one is wolf. So we have this endemic in one special spot, that's we call it the Simien mountain. If you want to see in Ethiopia, we have also the 7 heart of the Rift Valley, connected from the first Bishoftu to down to Arabament and Jamo and Abayata. We have a water life to see crocodiles, hippopotamus, some beautiful birds, clean waters, spring waters. So we have all this package. And if people have like one day to see Ethiopia, because Addis Ababa is a home of African Union. We have so many cathedral churches, palaces of the founder of the capital city of Ethiopia, Addis Ababa, that was Muluye II. We can see his palace and home. And there are also modern parks which have been built by our new prime minister, which you can relax, enjoy it. And you find also in this park zoo, some of the animals come from the park and they make them in the city. You can see. And we have also one of the biggest African market. We call it Mercato, a crowded one. More than 5,000 visitors touching every single day. So in Mercato, you can find everything from high price to lower price. You can find for like souvenirs, any other handcrafts, and many people how they are working hard. You will see in Mercato how Ethiopian people are strong and hard workers. You'll find all in this in one day. If you want to have 2 days, we have one of the most holiest monastery church 105 kilometers away from Addis Ababa. It's a 2 hours driving. That is Debre Libanos Monastery Church. In Debre Libanos, on the roadside, you'll have a beautiful scenery of the countryside. And the churches are modern, but there is also a waterfall. There is a gorge of the Blue Nile. You find also the baboons, the friendly baboons, on the road of this monastery church. And if you wanted to go to also a day trip too, a place which you can see India stele or like a special rock being standing up in a spot. And there is also churches of Adadi Maya, a monolithic church, which is built in the 13th century. And we have also another crater lake. We call it Rock-Hewn Crater Lake. You go there to see a spring water. with a beautiful countryside. So we have many things to show you. If you need 3 days, you can see at least from the 7 heart of the Rift Valley, you can see the 5-1 in the 3 days. You start from Addis Ababa driving, you go to by touching of Zuwai Lake and next to Langano. And the second day, from Langano, you will see Abayata Shala Lake. And you go to for the last to Awasa, Lake Awasa. You can see there a fish market, a boat trip. And if you want to go for 3 days, you can also go to Lalibela. You can have like 1 hour flight from Addis and see the 11 magnificent Rock-Hewn Churches of Lalibela. And you will see one more churches outside the Lalibela town in the hill mountain. There is a monastery church called Ashet Telmane. That's 2 hours hiking. You will see both history and nature and hike.
So if I sum up the advantage or the reason why people should visit Ethiopia, I noticed that you spoke about the history of the country, which is quite ancient, the nature and the cultural heritage. You didn't speak about the food, which is very traditional food in Ethiopia.
Yes, I will come to that.
Yeah.
First, let me introduce, because what we have, the most demand of tourism. The advantage coming to Ethiopia is, as we offering you so much opportunity, this opportunity has been created a new job for the community. It is also supporting domestic resources, the domestic resource. That means, when tourists come, you learn a lot how to protecting your destiny, need, and giving awareness for the local community to keep it up, their culture, their living style, their welcoming.
This is really, really important because you are speaking about, let's say, sustainable tourism. Because you and I know that we are also working together because of this aspect, because of this strong value that we have, both of us, regarding the fact that we can have a positive impact of the on the community, and we can try to do better and to be sustainable for your company, but also for all the people who are working with you in Ethiopia regarding the accommodation, the food, the restaurant, the activities. And you also, as a guide, you know exactly how the guide is working, what is his need, how we manage to perform also, and to be to make sure that he will manage and he will respond to the needs of the clients. So it's really, really important that you highlight these points because you definitely have a positive impact on the local community, because we are not also offering a simple tour in Ethiopia. And I would like also you to highlight this point, Muluye, because it's important to explain also to the people who are watching us on live, or the people who will watch the video after, that we are also allowing people to get close by to the local people, because it's not easy for them to travel alone in Ethiopia and to manage to reach out to these people, because sometimes you need to be a guide, an Ethiopian person. You need to know them to make sure that you can you will be allowed to meet them and to enter in their space, because it's not everyone who can go in Ethiopia, visit Ethiopia and go in a Omo village or what. It's not like this. So I would like you please to speak a little bit also about it, because it's important for them to understand why, for example, when you travel in Ethiopia, it's important to be guided, because you can't do what you want to do and to travel wherever you want.
Yes, definitely. It is really a good question. You know, as we based in Addis, everywhere in the destination, we have a professional local guide, like an agent. Because you must have one, at least, guide and driver in each destination. Because you help in the other way the community. Of course, there is fee also for communities, visiting their village, visiting their activity, visiting and buying, selling their handcrafts. So we also offer for our honorable clients who really need an additional language, European language, like French, Spanish, German, Italian. We have a professional guides who work with us here in Addis. So people who doesn't speak English, we have the opportunity to arrange for them their native language. And they have been aware before they entering the country. We will give them all kinds of highlight when we welcome to them at the airport to the hotel. So in every destination, we mention the names of the guide, the hotel, the driver with their phone number. So it will be more easy and flexible program. We need to make them happy, because we need to make the tourism business of Ethiopia is more sustainable, connected with our African families. Because we are here to speak about Africa. Africa is the creator of humankind. Everybody must know this before he comes to Ethiopia or Africa. It's a motherland for everybody. So in terms of this, I 100% assure you, we have a professional local guide and everywhere who know very much about their culture, history, nature, people, food. They will show them everything. Sometimes we have also a surprise for our honorable clients. We select a very special village. We take them to there to cook a meal with firewood, with those beautiful ingredients and spices of Ethiopia, to taste the real taste or flavor of Ethiopian food. For example, the common food of Ethiopia is, we call it shiro, made from chickpea powder and ginger, onion. And we have also, we call it a fasting and unfasting food. A fasting one is, we have a dero wort, which is the most special one. This dero wort is made at home. It takes 8 hours, starting cleaning and washing with different material. So it takes for more than 8 hours to cook it. That's we make it only in the a special time or in a special period. Because Ethiopia itself, we are still following the Old Testament fashion. We have so many fasting periods. We have 7 seasons of fasting in the year. And Ethiopia is a country who have also 13 months of sunshine. So in terms of this, our food is natural, healthy, because it is lively cooked for more than an hour. The vegetables or the other sauces, it's very tasty. It's homemade. So we invite you to come and taste it, not only the history, culture. We have the best food even in Africa. So we will definitely guarantee you, if anyone wants to come to discover and learn more about Ethiopia, we have a professional guides who speak the European language, who have also more than 10 years experience. Thanks to the French government, we have here a school which we call it Alliance Francis.
L'Alliance Française.
Yes. If you go to Italian, there are a cultural school, German, beauté, every. So they have the accessibility to learn languages. But of course, we are still promoting to bring more and tourists to show, depending on their interests and needs.
Exactly.
So that's the most important.
In Ethiopia, you are more than welcome to come and discover Ethiopia. So all the people who want to discover Ethiopia, please call us. Let us talk and see what are your interests, and we can create a complete tailor-made tour for you in Ethiopia. And as Muluye said, you will definitely be guided by a local guide. And if you are speaking another language than English, you are more than welcome to, because we also have other guides who speaks other European languages. So it's not an issue at home. And feel free to come and advise us, because we can definitely assist you. Whatever you are on a small group, you are individual, and you would like to discover, it's possible. It's possible, even for a family or for friends, to enjoy the beauty, the wonders of Ethiopia. You can definitely contact us, and we will organize everything for you. So we would like also to organize a tour, a small group tour next year in Ethiopia. So you are more than welcome, because Ethiopia is not a famous destination that a lot of people know a lot of things about. So Muluye Tech, it's time today to speak about Ethiopia, but we can definitely speak with you. We can definitely organize a tour for you, for your family, if you want to discover also this part of Africa, which is very, very unique. The food is unique, the culture is unique, the history is unique. It's completely different. When you see, for example, some people in let's say in Southern Africa, for example, if you go to South Africa, you go to Namibia, or you go to Zimbabwe, you will see some food which are completely similar. If you are going to West Africa, you will go to Benin, you will go to Senegal or to Ivory Coast, you will have also some of same dishes like aloko, banana plantain, or this kind of food. But if you are going to Ethiopia, this is completely different. So as Muluye said, you have to taste it, because Ethiopia is, I think, the only country in Africa which is completely different. You will not find something like Lalibela somewhere. No, you can find a church in every country, but it's not the same at all. It's not like a rock with a lot of church, and there is an history behind it. It's not only a church that you can visit. There is definitely a big story behind it, and if you want to discover the story behind it, you have to come and join us in Ethiopia. So it's really important to sometimes, if you don't know where to go in Africa, you would like to discover also another destination, a destination that it's completely different, and to feel also the humankind, of Africa. You can come in Ethiopia, and even if sometime you are just making a stop because you are going somewhere else and you have some days to spend in Ethiopia, you can stop in Ethiopia, you can take Ethiopian Airlines, you can stay a few days, and we can also organize something for a few days. So feel free to contact us, because you can definitely enjoy, and I'm guarantee you, as Muluye said, we can definitely guarantee you that you will enjoy, because this country is completely different than the other African countries. So it's a unique experience to taste, and yeah, I think we we can't say more. You have to experience it, you have to taste it. So yeah, I hope we will receive more requests to discover Ethiopia, because a lot of people would like to discover Ethiopia, but they don't know what to do, they don't know if it's safe also, because Muluye, can you also speak a little bit about the safety in Ethiopia?
Yes, thank you very much. Of course, in some part of the country, we have an stable because of ethnical conflicts. But this ethnical conflict is done more in the countryside, not in the city, where the heritage is located. Because a little bit difficult is to drive, but it's possible to fly. For example, we can fly from Addis to Bahar Dar. That is the face of heaven, which is the home of the Blue Nile. And there are more than 37 islands in the water body. To be visited those islands, you have to go with a boat. But sitting in the boat, you two eyes will be busy. Seeing hippo and birds and also natures. And from Bahar Dar, you drive into Gondar. Gondar is the home of the castle. And buildings are more or less, the architectures are similar to the Egyptian arches. And from Gondar, you go to the Simien mountain, the top hill mountains, where you can see fauna and floras with beautiful countryside peoples. And if you go to Lalibela, Aksum, Rock-Hewn Churches, House, the Danakil Depression, these places are nowadays a little bit unsettable, but as I told you, in the heritage, no problem. Nowadays, we can go to Tigray. Tigray means Aksum, House Churches. And the Danakil Depression is free of any problems. And the Omo Valley region. The 6-7 days tour to discovering the cultural heritage with some national parks. That's safe to travel today without any problem, fly or drive. Both are availabilities here we have. But as I told you, some part of the northern part of the country, the historical area, it sometimes be danger. But if you go to more far away from the heritage. So we will guarantee you, if you want to come to Ethiopia, we will first give you the highlight, the current situation of the area. And our program will be flexible. If something happens in one of the area, we can change the program. And we will make not like something hard or like, practically designing the itinerary to do. We can make it flexible, easy to change, and easy to show you. So, as me, if you come to in January, we have so many things to see. Both culture, heritage, and wildlife, people, and food, because it is a holiday season. So everybody make their special food at their home. You will find a different taste because we have so many indigenous ingredients which we put it in the sauce. And we have one of the national food of Ethiopia, which made out of from a teff flour. Teff. It's a small piece of flour. And we make it like a pancake. And we eat all kind of sauce through that, not in bread or something like other materials. So if you go to Omo Valley, you will find also a food made from a false flower, a false banana. Sorry. That's we call it kocho. And they have a natural honey that come out from the forest of their village. So everything is, waiting for your coming. We are inviting you here now. Come, please discover Ethiopia. You will be benefited so much more, and you will have a life unforgettable experience in your time. For example, if you have never been to a hot region, desert, please come and visit the Danakil Depression. That is the most hottest place in the earth. You will see the salt lake. You will see so much colorful lavas that erected from the volcano. You will see also the pine.
And Muluye, just to reply also, and for the people who will watch the live after, is it not dangerous to go to the depression close by the volcano? Is it not dangerous?
I have been a week ago with my group. I enjoyed it.
Yeah, I know that it's not dangerous, but just to reassure people, because I think that when we say that it's the hottest places in the world, they are like, oh, but is it not dangerous to go there,
Yeah, I will send you some of the videos and pictures. You will post and show them.
Yeah, definitely. We did actually. We did it a few weeks ago because we posted a lot of stuff regarding Ethiopia. But I know that, yes, we definitely need to promote Ethiopia more because it's not a famous destination. But Ethiopia has a lot to offer to people, especially the people who really want to know about the history of Africa and also to discover the different culture that we can find in Africa. Because in Ethiopia, we can have a lot of people, different culture, and then we discover people who are coming from Sudan, people who are coming, but they need to come in Ethiopia and to discover it by themselves.
Definitely. This is what we are telling you the truth.
Yeah.
Come and see your second home. You will see also the first and the oldest fossil. That was Lucy or Dinkenesh, the one who found it in the desert of the Afar region. We have the National Museum. As we told you, we are based in Addis. So we are here always to welcome you. And to take you through your dreaming program and to make you more satisfied by the service we offer you.
Yeah, definitely. So as we said, for all the person who want to discover Ethiopia, feel free to call us, feel free to reach out with us. You can send us a DM, you can send us an email. We will be very happy to organize a tour for you in Ethiopia and to let you discover the wonders of this country. And Muluye, I would like definitely to thank you for your time because I know that it's not easy regarding the connection and so on. We had some issues at the beginning, but thank God we managed to have this live. Yeah, let's see how we will do to organize some tours in Ethiopia in 2025. We definitely need to do it, and all the travelers are welcome. Even if you are a family with kids, you are more than welcome. Ethiopia is a kids-friendly destination, so you will not have any problem. And it's a safe country. You will not go everywhere, but we definitely know where you can go to enjoy the country. So yeah, thank you very much, Muluye, for your time and for speaking a little bit about Ethiopia, but we will have the time to continue. And please, because you are holding the live, please don't try to record the live and send it to me. I don't know if you know how to do it. When you will close the live, please save it so I can save it also on my side and I will post it on my feed.
Oh, wonderful. I will do like that.
Okay, perfect.
As you told me.
Yeah.
And I'm very much happy that, after a long time, a long process, I come here to introduce a little bit about me and about my ancient country of Ethiopia.
Yeah, thank you.
The most proudest country of Ethiopia. We definitely inform you the most safest, the most easy places to visit. We don't recommend you places which been in hard situation.
Yeah, definitely.
So please come and discover Ethiopia. Smooth travel is waiting for you. And we are also here. We are very much exhausted, even of course, to welcome you here.
Yeah.
So all the staffs, all the guides, all the drivers, waiting for you.
Yes, let's go and visit Ethiopia.
Yes.
Thank you very much, Muluye, and we keep in touch. And yeah, let's see. And I will definitely hope that people will manage to see the live. I will share the live also on my different social medias to make sure that people know the little bit about Ethiopia and get interest to discover also Ethiopia.
Yes, definitely. We will keep update you, and we will tell you and preparing through your dream, want, and need of to discover in Ethiopia. As I told you, we have several places to show you. So depending of your interest and need, we'll lead you to the spot. We'll show you the real, the nature, the environment, the wildlife, photographing, food tour, whatever you want. We are here to serve you as like a king and a queen.
African queen and African king.
Definitely.
Okay. Thank you very much, Muluye, again. I appreciate. And we keep in touch. And yeah, for all the Timuntis, to see you next week, next Sunday for a new live. And I hope to see you soon on my emails to request to discover Ethiopia.
I am very much exhausted and waiting for your booking and to serve you, as I said before.
Yes.
Like African queen and African king.
Thank you very much, Muluye. Enjoy the rest of your day, and we keep in touch.
Thank you very much. Thank you very much for your time and invited and give me this wonderful joining to live to speak. Truly speaking, this is my first live joining.
Yeah.
I have never been such,
It will not be the last. It will not be the last.
Of course, it will be. Life will be continued.
Yeah, definitely. Yeah, definitely.
We will tell you more and more.
Yeah, definitely. Thank you very much, Muluye.
Need us to say something.
Yeah.
So when you get more time, we will tell you more.
Yeah, no problem.
So many things which we hidden, secret, inside.
Yeah, because we can't say everything in one life. No. We need to, they need to understand a little bit. They need to have interest and they need to ask questions. And then they will discover also a little part of Ethiopia by themselves. So we can't say everything in one life.
Definitely, that's true.
Okay. Thank you, Muluye. And please don't forget, please save the live on Instagram.
I will save. I will save it when I close it.
Yeah. Okay, perfect. Yes. Thank you then. Bye-bye.
Bye-bye. Good night. Thank you very much.
Thank you. Bye-bye.
Okay. Bye-bye.
So thank you very much, guys, for attending this live. It was very, very interesting, and I was very happy to be on live with Muluye to introduce a little bit of Ethiopia. But there is too much to say about Ethiopia. It's true. So I hope that you guys will have more interest to discover Ethiopia. And as we said, we are here to organize for you a tour in Ethiopia. So see you next week for a new live, and I hope you will enjoy your evening. Bye.